Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Lunch Meat Classic number 27 finals. Johnny versus William. We've got X-Men versus APOC going on tonight, so a little bit of a themed match here. And with me on casting, I have Brady and
Hello.
Gurn.
Hey, what's up?
How you guys doing?
Doing great.
I'm
Glad to be
excited to
here.
be here.
Yeah, nice to get some of the other meat men in on this casting and fun. So,
Yeah, brought in the smorgasbord.
yes, a menage a trois of meats.
Entwine those feats. Bring on the meats.
And this is why you are here. I like it.
Yeah.
Waiting on them to roll prio, but they are getting all set up here. So Johnny is running APOC, pretty standard APOC list with all of the horsemen, right? But he's got a pyro splash, so
Yep.
that's kind of cool. Crisis wise, he's running like spread out maps and stuff, and then just like fairly fast scoring extracts. He's got samples, cubes, and wedding guests.
Yep.
And
And they're
then,
all paid ups too.
oh, are they? Yeah.
So
Good call. Yeah, Madmen, Macron, and Guardians. Yep, cool.
Yeah, he loves his squares for secures.
Yes, Johnny is a square. And for William, he's got Xavier X-Men. I guess he's got Storm in here too, but I think he's been playing Xavier throughout the run of this lunch meet, which is cool. And it looks like he is running the exact same secures,
yep.
and actually the only
I think
extra that's
scrolls is the
different,
difference.
yeah, scrolls instead of cubes. So very similar on crises here.
All right, we have a mighty 2 for Johnny for Prio.
A mighty one for William, it looks like. So,
I guess once they realize that same secures, we'll choose Johnny's extracts.
yep, I would
Yep.
expect so. So as far as Williams' list goes, he's got an A bomb. He's got a Jane in here. Those are some cool splashes.
He's
And then
got a Wong.
Does he
Does he
have
have?
mass transit?
Oh, he does not. Okay,
No.
I've seen it runs. He's got Cerebro, which is a card.
Yeah. I mean, it's just for Xavier for him, right?
Yeah, just to have Xavier snipe out some folks.
Yeah. I
It's got
mean,
ultimate sacrifice too, which is interesting. I'm curious how that comes into play.
which one?
Ultimate sacrifice, the angel card.
Oh yeah, I actually haven't seen it really used, but I've heard good things about it. I know X-Men players really like Angel and Ultimate Sacrifice.
Using it on Hulk, or I guess A bomb in this case, something high leverage.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine just to like save like a high value character or like save an activation somewhere critical, right? And A Bomb and Jane would be really good for
I
that.
like it. You could do like ultimate sacrifice to cover Jane, and then Angel dies, heals Jane 3. They try and keep going after her. You can maybe dream to if another big spike happens.
Hmm.
A lot of good solid defense tech.
Yeah, Angel's been a lot more solid on the table for X-Men than I initially expected him to be upon reveal. Just because he like didn't really look like he'd do anything besides die. But
He's very consistent with the gainer being that places and taking what's it, hostile takeover to just go and sizelessly push a
Displacement.
displacement.
hmm
yep,
Yeah, just a nice good old workhorse 3.
yep. I know Dustin, Drill Boss, has been using him quite a bit and really likes him. And whatever my squad goals teammate says, I believe. So. It looks like they pulled Macron and cubes. So, did they say what threat? They did say 17 threat was picked. So, what do we think's
Let's
coming
see.
out here?
X and Jane make 9. So he's got 3 threes. No wait, two. No wait, two twos and a 1 2 and a 2 threes to fill out. I don't know if he has a. Yeah, X, Jane, Wong, Angel. Shit, what was another 3 he had? I missed it. Storm?
Do you think Wong comes
Stormrunner.
out?
Uh, it gets walk, meditate, pass power, flip crystal, and gives Jane charge to. Maybe not even charge. Maybe if Johnny gets middle cube with Toad, Jane can double walk, throw a size 4, and just crush him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do think Jane is obviously going to be coming out against APOC, right? The size 4
Mhm.
nonsense, and she just seems to be the strongest pick into APOC, probably.
It's a relatively
Yeah.
close map too, so you may be getting multiple hits with that spender.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So let's see. So you said that's 9 threat, so that would leave him 8 to go.
8. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it just depends if he wants to bring 2 4s and go like kind of heavy into killing APOC and his boys, or if he
He could
wants.
do Nightcrawler Rogue. He gets him his 2 4s. 4 tall. Beats up a lot of power passing.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of hard to turn the leadership on right away with that, right? Like only Nightcrawler can really do stuff right away, like with his
Mhm.
place. And then if he does that, he's not. He then gives up the power to like pick up a cube or flip a point.
Is first class playable with Professor X?
It is, and I'm
Okay.
totally not even thinking about first class. So I mean that
Okay,
helps the
so you could do
situation.
that.
I
Yeah,
can see Angel Beast for like flipping rotations. Kind of easy displacement from folks.
What do you expect from Johnny's side?
I think APOC will come out.
Yeah, I think that's
He's going to play Dad for sure.
Uh huh. What 17 threats? So that leaves him 11. He can bring 4 horsemen. So,
3 threes and a 2.
with Prio, I would imagine. Yeah. Toad's gonna come out and probably grab
Let's
that
see.
middle cube, right?
Death Toad, War Magic, Famine, Deadpool,
I could see
Pestilence
Pioneer
Beast.
too
Yep.
with being 5 extracts. I could see that.
Yeah. That's gonna be it. I think exactly what Brady said. I know Johnny is a big fan of War Magic too, so
Yeah.
he's not
Oh yeah.
as hesitant to bring her out as some people are.
He
Jesus.
loves to use his Johnnyisms and say, "I'm going to Fury Karate Chop you."
Yes.
It's like, all right, what's happening now? Like, I don't know. Just roll some dice and see if I karate chop you.
Yes, you have to be very
Oh.
familiar with all of his terms.
Or you just run up the clock and just constantly ask, like, what's the name of the thing you're doing?
If I ever played Johnny in like an event game, like on clocks, I would absolutely just hit it over to his clock every time he says stupid stuff.
Oh, it's Iceman instead of whoever else I said. Deadpool. Okay, so Ice Famine, Beast Pestilence,
Makes
War
sense.
Magic, Death
That's
Toad.
Iceman can
cool. Iceman
move
is
around.
cool. Yeah, Iceman is very cool here on Macron to just
Oh,
slow everyone
four
down.
tall.
Yeah,
First
you're right.
class, 2
Rogue
4s.
Knight
Okay.
Braun.
Yep.
Neat.
Okay. I like this from William. I think that it's a little tough round 1 to do like everything you want to do, but thereon for the rest of the game, it gives you a lot more agency into whatever Johnny's doing.
Mm-hmm. Also, 2 building throws and 2 size 4 character throws from Rogue and Jane to just ping pong APOC around.
Yeah, and there's a good amount of terrain here. There's a couple size 4s, size 3s, so he'll get some good damage in that way.
So the activation order for the Professor X side would probably be Nightcrawler first, and then Rogue with maybe a charge, and then Jane to turn them all on.
Maybe not turn 1 because he'll need to still grab some crayons and flip some things.
Mm-hmm.
He can do that with first class, though, right? With Nightcrawler and Rogue.
He can.
Yeah.
So he can actually handle all of his side objectives with just Professor X and Rogue, right? With first class, they each use it and then spend a power. So then, yes, he could use Nightcrawler theoretically to like turn on Jane for a charge.
Yeah. Anybody on Johnny's side that grabs a crayon I don't know the distances myself. If Nightcrawler has enough space to walk, hop one, turn on the power leadership, and then attack a person. Both have chosen no 3D models.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a conscious choice or not. That's gonna make it harder on us, but it's okay.
I hate Beast.
Yeah, let's take a look. Okay. Some of these are pretty accurate. Magic's pretty good.
Nightcrawler's good.
Yeah, Beast is Beast is certainly a drawing.
What's in his
Rogue has one eye and a tear on the other not eye. I like it.
Jane could easily just be Thor.
Yeah,
Thor.
any of the 3 legal Thors in this entire game.
Yeah. What did you say Rogue has? That looks like a massive strawberry in her hand or something.
I didn't even notice that part. It's she's missing her left eye, but it's also crying from the non-existent eye.
it's just a very droopy face. She's actually having a stroke.
Yes. Xavier, I've had a strawberry.
Oh no. Zach's drawings are always fantastic.
Yes, so partially active choice to not hit the model type 3D button, which they know about because I think I saw Johnny's game earlier today, which was 3D models.
Yes, yep. Definitely aware of it.
So one of them is very aware of this.
They've done this
and neither of them are grumpuses, apparently.
All right, so who do we have out here first? We've got Toad, not in the middle, but that doesn't matter because he interacts from 2. He's totally fine.
Yeah. He's going to sit on top of that size 4 and just chill.
Xavier across from him. How much did he did not bring Cerebro, okay.
All right, first, so it's cards. We got, Dream to me, my X-Men, Sack, First Class, Children's going to be huge.
Yeah.
And then for Johnny, you got Recal, Sack, Brace, first one, and Immortal. Sweet.
I never play X-Men, so like I've thought a lot about the APOC matchups in like the affiliations that I do play, and I've never actually thought about how good of a card Children of the Atom is actually against APOC.
Right.
It's pretty good. When I've dabbled with it fighting Drill Boss and my goofy thralls, Drac ends up putting 3 or 4 conditions on one person, and then he's like, well, I'm going to Children this, gain 4 power, and do all the things. Like, oh no, I've created a monster. Now Rogue has 8 power to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But it has to be an uncanny X-Men, so Jane can't play it, right?
Correct, yeah. Oh, it's also not even on their activation. It's just on his turn.
Okay.
And then Johnny has been using first one pretty effectively late game to close stuff out. So we'll see if he gets the opportunity to do that.
I always like to play
one of your guys to reactivate.
Yes. Yeah. Usually killing Toad, but can select anyone.
Yeah, kill your Death Toad, gain 3 more tokens and a new activation.
Yeah.
He's gonna party.
Yep, and if APOC's been flipped, then you can just avoid the stagger potential from the card too, which is neat.
Yeah, you get a free heal off of it. Heal 1 or...
Does that still heal you?
It gives you... If he's injured and you kill an injured guy, he gets stagger.
Mm-hmm.
And then since he's immune, he'll do the whole, like, I'm the strong one that remains.
Yeah, it does not say it has to come from an enemy effect. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no cute journey through limbo, so Magic can yeet APOC somewhere and heal him with a little bit of fire.
So when we were talking pre-game getting set up, William said that you have previously made fun of him for playing Xavier X-Men. Why would you do such a thing already?
Because I am a bias bitch.
Fair. Yep.
Because this was before he realized Jane was good. And probably we all just thought, hey, put Thor 2 somewhere and bonk. And most folks would end up just bonking Professor to death. But it appears William has found some kind of secret technology, celestial technology even, that makes Jane just fix the whole gambit.
There is a setting that turns
Is on
on
the screen.
like the character images over the miniatures
Oh,
on the field, isn't there?
you were in the right one, top down on the bottom left.
Okay, that's really going to help with these non 3D models. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
God, that actually is so much better.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be awful for the next couple hours if I have to keep figuring out who is who.
All the viewers, please hold tight. We're trying to read Beast's Sharpie and see if that is actually Iceman.
All right, we are deployed out. It appears with APOC out now.
Ah, here comes Dad. See me to stun. He is okay. Neat.
Yeah, APOC is annoyingly immune to stun, so he is fairly awful to play on Fisk sometimes.
It's at least cute that he doesn't just heal from that, since it is a once per turn thing and not
Yes.
in cleanup phase. I met many an APOC player going, "I'm the best at demons." It's like, I'm gonna show you why it's not actually as good as you think.
Mm-hmm.
You're immune to demons, but that's cute.
All right, so we got horseman assignments going out, and Johnny is
Oh,
giving family magic.
whoa, death, Iceman. Wait,
Oh no, he.
no, okay, he's realizing his folly. Okay, cool.
Oh my
All right.
God.
He's go with the old classics.
He's shuffling them up. Okay. He was just.
Yeah.
He was just trying to trick us. So yes, war magic as expected. Famine, Iceman, pestilence, beast, and death toad.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So the opener's got to be Toad, right?
It generally
Yeah.
should be
Because you need
because
that. You need the mid grab, right?
yeah, because if he doesn't grab it, that leaves Nightcrawler to go start the engine of grab
Yeah.
middle, hop backwards, do cool Xavier things.
Yep.
It's interesting though. Like this. So the side Professor X is on. Is Professor X gonna go grab that cube? You think?
Yeah, I would expect so.
Okay.
He's got I think there's good enough range. He can touch that cube without needing some goofy climb action thing.
All right.
Yep. I mean, a small base can pick up a cube and flip an Imkron point. So there's no
So
issue
if
there.
you're going second here, do you go Rogue or Professor X to like which side are you more scared of? Right? Would it be
Oh,
Professor
Jeremy,
X?
can you rotate the screen like 180, like your view in TTS, so that the overlay matches like side of?
Oh, good call. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect, awesome.
Good call. Yes.
Thank you, Schmid.
I don't think it majorly matters, who the activation order here as far as like Xavier and Rogue, because they're both I would imagine just going to end up grabbing a cube and flipping their point and staying somewhere back here. It's not going to stop anything Johnny's doing. It's not going to like do anything to steal anything of his. So
Yeah. Is there going to be a point of interaction this turn? You think? Like, is like Mighty Thor coming in if something comes up into the mid with magic, maybe doing the interacting, or I guess APOC, right?
So I would imagine that Jane is going to end up either charging or throwing a building.
Okay, that makes
And
sense. Yeah.
Beast is probably going to end up somewhere towards William's side to do a pestilence,
Okay.
and then we'll probably get one APOC attack somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, that's
What's
prediction.
magic doing then?
Walk, Maybe do a little hop and fire her range 4 gun.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Just
sense.
just
Okay,
pepper
interesting.
pepper some
Nightcrawler can come
folks.
get this, huh?
He's going with Nightcrawler first.
It does get the power train rolling, right?
I guess if he doesn't want the cube on Xavier, then that makes sense because he can still just first class and not flip the point with Nightcrawler, so that he can proc the leadership.
So it's first class to grab cube. Probably debating a cute little hop or something.
Mm-hmm. Like he's already got stealth right there.
Yeah.
He is spinning the power and he is hopping to the side.
All right, the engine's
Where's the
online,
power
folks.
go? Rogue?
So the only reason that I'd be somewhat worried about that Nightcrawler placement is that if Xavier walks up there and flips and stays there, then Beast could potentially reach 2 people for a pestilence.
And just start that pestilence root bomb
Yeah,
or
that gets
poison,
real nasty.
either or. Root would destroy Nightcrawler for his cost 0 placement puff.
Yes. Yes, absolutely would.
But there's also the case if how early does Children of the Advocate pop to make a certain activation go at least cheaper?
Right. I playing against APOC is always just so stressful to me, like because I feel like I'm managing their ability to get tokens as well as like everything else I'm managing in a normal game. So like it's not just like the detriment that the condition gives me, where like Root being annoying for me. It's that it's also enabling more of Johnny's kit to be more effective. And that's what's really scary about it to me.
Yeah. All right, here's what Johnny calls "sad boy Iceman," because he has to
Why?
stay out. He has to stay outside of friendship range
Yes.
to get that.
Yep.
Famine is sad boy for Johnny.
Yeah, if it's Psylocke, it's sad girl.
Sad girl, yes. Sad
Sad
individual.
girl went to the mall, has no friends.
So he does gain his token for activating with no friends in 2.
It's in 2 or 3?
It's in 2.
2.
Or no enemies, no non-days enemies outside of in 3.
Okay. Well, I'm just wrong then.
Got it. Okay.
But the famine hop messes with people within 2.
Yeah.
That's right. This is why
It's
you
just
always
that.
read everything APOC every time you play against them.
Yes. I've encountered many games with folks where it's like, all right, I'm gonna do this, this, and this now. It's like, you do that? Like, yes. Did you read this? Like, no. Like, well, unfortunate.
What's he measuring there with the 5, going from APOC over to the cube?
I think that's maybe APOC distance for like walk medium grab.
Okay.
It also
But Johnny does know the technologies of all these.
Yeah, he doesn't want
tokens.
that stuff. I'm like, what are you measuring? I know that it's some combination of things.
It could be walk famine hop as well.
Mm-hmm.
I am not sure. Johnny always like tells me measurements and how they work and everything, all of these things that he knows, and I never retain any of it.
Jane's going to pick up both things. Huh.
Okay.
Is he going to can he get Rogue over to the Iceman side?
He can. He can charge with Rogue.
Yeah. But
Power.
can he get there with this? Maybe.
I think a 2-me can also squeeze a little bit of distance out too.
True.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. I can see this.
But I don't know if
Professor X first and then Rogue last. He can probably get there. Okay.
But I don't know if a small base double medium move gets you to enemy McCran.
It does not. No.
Okay.
You would have to be like hoping someone is placed a little like aggressively to where you could get into 2 of them for a charge.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I can't imagine that's the most effective thing he could be doing with this leadership power, but
No,
How's
probably
that?
not. I'm just curious. I'm surprised to see Jane having gone and not done anything.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice that he had given that power from Nightcrawler to Rogue. That's very interesting.
No aggression play from Jane. Just lets Johnny play the game he wants to. Please come to me and my horsemen, and I will fight you on my side of the map.
Like, what is Rogue going to do with First Class now, right? Like, um,
That was what I was curious about. Yeah.
she has nothing to interact with, nothing that she can reach, unless he does a to me, like you said. But then, doesn't he have to spend power off of Xavier for that?
He does. So first class gets him the free
Yeah,
flip
so he'll
here
get the
with
Incon
X.
with first class off Professor X.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is interesting.
The man knows something we don't. He got to the finals
Yeah,
of the
right.
Lunch Meet Classic.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, and he's getting a better angle there to be able to pull her straight across. Okay.
yeah, I mean it's cool. And I like that he's not going to. I mean, it looks like he's not going to leave Xavier to get double pestilence by Beast.
Yeah.
The distance might still be there because now he's got 2 tokens from Famine getting the extra one. So Beast could walk, flip McCran, and then Root Bomb.
Yeah, I don't think he can do it and get both of them though. Is what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
Xavier
okay.
and Nightcrawler. If Xavier doesn't stay,
hmm
yeah, maybe he can. I don't know.
If we see Johnny pulling out like a 5 and a long, we'll figure he's up to something.
So the other thing to note here is when Rogue moves in, if that's what he does actually do, if he charges all the way over there, um, she is gonna get slowed by Iceman
Yeah,
most likely, right? Unless like he
yeah, right.
attacks Iceman and one shots him.
And then he's also sitting right next to Magic, which seems ugh.
If Rogue dives Iceman, that leaves APOC to double tap Builder her and put
Well, he'd be
2
giving
and
up
3
the
conditions.
he'd be giving up the Mcron or the
Oh,
cube.
or Cube.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay,
Maybe
so
maybe
that's what he was
they
measuring. He was looking into see if APOC could get the cube. It looks like because Beast going for the flip potentially has. Oh wait, no. There's no flip here. Never mind.
I guess APOC can maybe a walk to his McCran gets him within 3 of X.
So no second action. He's going to leave Beast as far back as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I wonder if he's willing to just do this aggressive play with Rogue more so than Jane because, like, if Rogue gets dumped by APOC up there, he's willing to accept that since he has Prio.
I can see that. She's very durable with the DR1 if you get a bunch of conditions from APOC.
Like
If he doesn't choose to flip McCran,
she
you
has the
get
throws too, right? So she can go up there, and if she builds power,
Mhm.
she can toss that building too. So she can do like a lot, especially if she wakes up with a ton of power at the top of 2.
Oh,
Which
here's the
don't.
to me.
Okay. Cool. Let's see it.
All right. Walk, charge, slow. Maybe.
Oh, is she going for Toad?
That kind of makes more sense.
But then it's wasting the first class, right?
Well, if she one shots him, then she'll be able to pick up
You
the
want
cube
shot?
for free.
Sure. Sure. That seems like a little aggressive. He's
Yeah,
got two
I would
tokens, right?
I would agree. It's definitely hopeful.
I might have liked.
Split the two. Did he give the power to anybody for? Not
He
yet.
did
Okay.
not.
He got a good roll, but so did Johnny. He's given that leadership power to Xavier, which makes sense to turn on a possible reroll.
Am I missing something here? It's 2 crits.
I don't
Did
think
not
they've
explode?
rolled crits yet for whatever reason.
Yeah. Has Johnny even rolled yet? No, right?
I'm seeing 3 damage on Toad. I'm not sure. Oh, it's the sap. The
Oh,
drain
the staff.
power.
Okay, sweet. No, that's awesome. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, that makes way
That
more
makes more
sense.
sense. That makes so
Oh.
much more sense.
Okay,
He,
we're
so
all
he
just
walked up.
idiots.
Yeah, 100%. He walked up, drain Toad.
Okay. No, I like that play actually. I don't like the fact that he still has the first class token, but like, I mean, I suppose that would have been a little aggressive.
I would have liked him to still do the drain, but then just free flip McCran with first class just to
Yeah,
maximize it and
So the
yeah,
risk.
reason he didn't do that was to not give himself the slow
that makes sense.
from Iceman, because if he needs to get out next round,
Oh,
like
but because
I
of
think he's gonna
big
try
brain.
to just take out Toad top of next round and retreat.
You could have spent all your cards. To me, double walk, get slow, play children, get a 3rd power, throw building at Toad. First class, flip
no.
McCran. It's too good to just spend all your cards in the first 10 minutes.
And then fail the flip.
Yeah, and then the flip whiffs. Toad takes maybe 2 or 3 from a size 4. He's like, well, I'm in a pickle.
Would have been funny to see for sure.
Yeah,
Is Apoc gonna get 2 attacks in here because of this though?
I think it's a famine hop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the overlay's on his head.
Is it not getting him
Nope.
there?
Nope.
Oh.
He is probably pixels out. Oh, he's actually a good bit more than pixels. All right, it's gonna be a sad boy walk punch, maybe.
He might just go for the
Yeah,
aggression.
see how it goes, right? If you get enough.
Nah, a little bit.
She does have DR, so.
No wild. So 2 coming through after DR.
Do you re-roll from Xavier? Try to just take 1? No, I guess not. Because re-rolls from Xavier turn on the leadership, so then he'd
Yeah.
basically be power neutral overall. I think I would have done that.
Just be more aggressive, get in there. So
That was rough though. For the famine hop, just barely doesn't get you in there for a double tap and McCran flip.
you'd probably have to commit to one side or the other to make that work.
Oh yeah.
To be close enough.
At least a little bit, not completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little too much is dead center in the middle. So Rogue can start at 3 next turn, gets drain punch into Toad and backs up.
Yeah, I really like that drain tech into Toad. Like, you're not going anywhere. It's very cool.
Johnny's going for war.
Okay.
Interesting.
Ooh, that's 4 or no 3 because he. When you said he's going for war.
Sorry. He's going for kill. I can't use certain words. I forget because it's just the same thing as other words on his cards. I can't say he vanishes into dust.
So Rogue only took 1 there, so and can't even pay for reroll. I guess he could, but.
All right, Root's gonna be huge on her. She has 85 powers. She loves to use. And by 85 I mean 3.
Will she Children of the Atom?
I feel like he'll save that for when Johnny's trying to set up the APOC Helios. Like, I've given you 4 conditions. Here's my 16 dice Fury spender.
So here's the thing. Rogue's about to start on 4 power, right? If he Children's right at the top, she'll start on 5 power, which is enough to drain
Rain throw if you
Toad
need.
and throw a building.
Yep.
But then I guess she'd be one shy of actually picking up the cube, so that's probably not a good idea.
No.
Or she children's charge Spender's APOC. And then just,
a
I don't know,
thing.
dies.
Yeah, that's the thing that could happen.
Yeah. It could actually just be shake, drain Toad, and just walk away. He's got 1 health.
Yeah.
You need 2 successes on the 5 dice drain.
Mm-hmm.
So
never mind,
what's the macro plan here? Like, Johnny's just gonna hold on to things, chip away at people. Like-
Chip away. He'll set up a spirit bomb later for mortal servants to like get a big heal off of all the friends.
Yeah.
Does APOC have enough to immortal servants and get Toad out of there?
He dropped the extracts and everything.
Oh, the technology. He does, but it does cost you to drop the extract.
Ah, so there's no point. Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny kind of wants Toad to die because gives him a whole bunch of death tokens.
Yep.
He's on 3 at the moment.
Just at
He's
1.
on 1 at the moment. Oh, right, because
Yeah.
he used super famine, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious to see what happens to your first activation.
I guess if you build or punch Toad, nothing bad can happen because he's on 1 health. He doesn't have enough health to slippery away.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Sacrifice is up, though.
It is.
I think I'm
I don't know if
okay
he'll
if he
use it on.
sacrifices that.
Yeah, he'll let Toad die for.
No, I
Hobson.
agree. There are plays there. Is all I was thinking.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks like they're probably thinking about that too, because he just measured 2 of Iceman to Toad.
Yeah, because Johnny would never let Magic take the hit for Toad. He loves Magic too much.
Yeah. No
Yeah, it would just be APOC, I would imagine. Who's Magic even targeting here, though? You've got Jane's got a 4 defense. Nightcrawler Rogue, I guess. Professor X.
He could take
6
some pot shots to X. Yeah.
Oh, energy shots, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be sending magic in, so to say. But not picking up that Macron point round 1 is going to be pretty big here because like it's only 1 point, but now like it's going to accelerate William being ahead once he takes this extract lead.
Yeah. And you don't need to control it to get the extra power, right?
No.
Okay, so you already got the extra power.
Yeah, they've both given out their extra powers. Yeah, Macron and cubes is certainly a combination for characters that like power.
Everybody's flush with cash.
On top of that, Xavier giving more power to people. Like William's not going to have problems doing anything he wants to do, right?
Some kind of Kirkovian damage leadership with all this power. All right.
So we're
all right. 2 sets of dice. Builder punch.
Yep. Good hit.
Toad down. 3.
He's got rerolls, right?
He does
Yeah.
have 1 reroll.
Oh yeah, he has 1 reroll.
Yeah, 1 reroll. He's definitely not right, of course.
And he is sapping that power before damage.
Real good.
So Toad should be on 1 power after this. No, he should be on 2, right?
Yeah, 2, because he took 1 from Dom.
Yeah, because he had the cube. Yep.
Yeah. And then run away.
I think he's gonna throw a building at
Oh, true.
Magic.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, you use the power you have. Throw some stuff. Pass power.
Yeah, I don't think he cares about this route at all right now, actually.
No.
Oh.
Whoa.
Aggressive
What's gonna charge?
lines.
Yeah, obviously it's charge, punch beast, and just one-shot him. Drain all the power.
Don't know about that one, but I guess.
That's how my X-Men play. If I ever played X-Men. Or Body Xavier.
That's why that's one of the badges you don't have, right?
All right, so
This
Rogue just used
is
5
true.
power. No, 4 power. Okay, that's the throw. Cool.
Yep, throwing the
Yep.
building at Magic. And she
Mhm.
is rolling it.
Oh
Good
yeah,
roll.
he takes this, gets the war,
Oh
extra
my
token.
God. Look at that. I'm blocking 3.
Just natty 3. It's okay.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
his favorite lady.
That's going to help Magic do a little more potentially, but I mean, she's also
She's just the
basically
perfect
half
amount of
dead.
damage to heal back off with Mortal Servants, right?
That too.
True. What is Iceman taking damage from?
Cube.
Oh, of course. Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know old scenarios anymore.
I'm only a McClucken guy.
That's right.
Is APOC going just to remove activations early? Is that the plan?
I hope he.
He just spent 2 power.
The Johnny's. I know this one. If your base is within the long, that's within a 3.
Is it?
Yeah, it's how he measures like web warriors doing their like Miles jumps and kicks.
Oh,
Mhm.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah,
That's pretty-
and medium.
that's
Okay,
solid.
that one. That was just a skill on Johnny's part to get within medium.
He is going to probably fire some mystic shots into Nightcrawler here, huh?
Acrobat this, sir.
It's a nice roll.
Good shot.
Force pretty good. And Johnny's got a billion tokens of 5 just to do whatever he wants if he wants to rerolls. Nope. Just takes 3. Cool.
And he is now
Shot.
sad that he's not in 2 of Xavier.
You have to be within 2 to get the rerolls?
No, for sacrifice.
For sacrifice. Got it. Yep.
Well,
Oh boy.
APOC
is it
should-
time to dream?
I
5 to
don't know.
3. Taking
It
2.
is.
You need to take 1 less. But you have no
Yeah.
rerolls active.
1 less to live. 2 less for no damage.
So Johnny took the reroll, missed.
So it's dream to stay alive or go down.
Ugh.
No, that was just a critty roll down. Okay. You just leaving it, I guess. Cool.
Yeah, because there's also if
right? No,
if he dreams for 1, then he just dies to cube later in the round.
Yeah.
Oh, Xavier, you roll. Okay, maybe take 1 less. Nope.
Yeah, he can't
that-
reroll. He's just got a skull.
Oh, that was dreams. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All the Jane and Professor paid 2. Okay, so dream for 2, no damage.
Getting Dream out of there early is good.
Yeah, let's
definitely
get-
good for Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that
That's
doesn't
solid.
feel good, right? Like you're saving a 2 health character with root and shock, who's going to take a minimum of 1 more this round.
All right, now you children, you spend your APOC and you spend your APOC and you keep hitting the triggers.
Doing 1 damage each time, netting nothing.
One every time.
And then you realize APOC was scoring nothing this round, and why did you do that?
Yes.
So Jane's online. Spender's 4. Okay.
I like a charge into Iceman, and then depending on how much health he's at left, you probably build a few power between X rerolls and doing some damage. You could spender magic.
You think charge Iceman and not magic?
He's got the cube, and
That's
if you get him
true.
down to 2 health, you could spend her magic, and you get a wild that just pops Iceman, kind of dicelessly.
Yep. And you need what?
Like
3
a
damage off that in order to get the. Oh, I guess you could use the reroll on Professor
yeah to
X
pass the
to
power.
generate
Yeah,
one. So you only need to generate 2, right?
yeah. So generate 2, pass the power, and just pop him.
I'd be kind of scared of just not going with Nightcrawler, to be completely honest. Like, he just spent his tech to save him, and all Beast has to do is walk, do 1 damage, and then fart on him.
I think he has it without any dice. I think he just walk. You've got to throw,
Oh,
and then
there's no
you've got the
brace.
Oh,
pestilence
yep, that too.
does an
Yeah, B.
auto damage,
Yep.
right?
Walk, throw, fart. Always a good pestilence turn.
Hey,
And then
B,
you've got the power
it
flip.
is me, Brady, and Gurn that you're hearing.
High B. No damage from a dart from Professor X into APOC, but gave him the root
Put a
condition.
root on him, so I'm not
Something.
sure how valuable that is.
The mystery voice is Mr. Gurn. Unless Jeremy is a mystery to you, then it's also nobility.
Yes, I'm here too, on my stream.
On my stream that I own. This is me. All right, 6 dice. I believe he's trying to
Want to get
mentally
into APOC?
suggest.
Ah, right.
That's
Ooh,
a good
roll.
suggestion.
no. 6.
What is the
6
trigger on this?
on damage. Advance their speed.
Okay, that's pretty good against APOC.
Yeah, it is.
If he doesn't want to bring him in for the kill, I guess he could actually set him up to just walk somewhere else. Jane charges and gets a wild to pinball APOC around.
God, that's so, like, aggressive and dicey, though. Like, with
Yeah.
him not having any cubes, like, I would love that play if it were, like,
Oh, he's
later in
gonna
the
do the
game.
play.
Oh my God, he's doing it.
Oh my
He's
god.
doing it.
Like, if this is the play, his plan has to be to just straight up KO APOC.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the range on Jane Spender?
4.
Really? So she could just straight up do it right here, right?
Yeah, I don't think she wants to do that, because then what is she doing with her second action?
All right, here's the dice list.
Yep.
Walk, fart, throw.
I wonder if you just didn't see this one, because this is the kind of thing that's caught me out before. I was like, I forgot you could just do auto 1 damage.
Yeah. This is going to be unfortunate.
So he could pop pestilence. He probably doesn't want to do this, but he could pop pestilence, throw.
He could
Oh,
pass
okay.
both, right? And then
Yeah, there we go.
poison. Okay,
That makes sense.
makes sense.
He just doesn't want to touch X. Yeah.
Interesting
I mean,
that he doesn't go for root there, since the power passing back and forth.
yeah, I think both are really good, especially with him on 0 power right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, what incentive does he have to actually attack Xavier when he's not holding anything and he's the least
Yeah,
threatening?
none. Yeah.
I think it's just toss Crawler to the building somewhere, not off point, whatever. But
Yep.
so he has enough to grab cube or flip McCran. I think I want to say he would flip and just drop the cube somewhere else because it forces a lot of move actions
Yep.
from
100%.
He's
from
still
Jane.
got the ability to go get it with Iceman or Magic.
Yeah. Beast putting that Sharpie slash granola bar to work on his character card.
Looks like spray paint to me. He's like shaking a spray paint bottle. Gonna tag something.
That is true.
Oh yeah, he's a graffiti artist. Yeah,
Hmm.
we'll have to remember to ask William about that if he just didn't see the auto kill there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because going 4 wide and losing activation is devastating.
I think that makes throwing APOC there even worse. Like, um, if APOC were at least out of the game a little bit next round, recovering from that would be a little easier, I think.
So is Immortal Servant something he can? It's only during his activation. Okay. But like he's in a perfect place
Correct.
to throw the Immortal Servant. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. He's got 2 activations left. They won't stay there.
This could be a charge, hit APOC, just see if you throw him, and then walk.
Yeah. So this is why I was
Flip the
curious about
McCran?
the. And then he gave it to Professor and then took it back. Okay. Let's.
All right, so we've got a charge coming in from Jane.
Yeah. Who got the power? Was it Rogue? Was Rogue out of power there?
No, it
It
must have been
looks
Jane.
Because if he'd rooted Professor X here, then he can't spend the power to give it back to Jane, right?
correct.
Correct. Yep. Good roll from Jane.
Yep,
6
right.
to 1. So it's 4 dice. It looks like that's going to APOC, which just takes him out instead of no pinballing.
Doesn't even need the re-roll from the charge.
Did 3 damage, so at 4.
Got a spender.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. I like. Was it possible for him to re-roll out of a kill to try to like leave him on 1 to throw him into a friend?
Let's see, 6. It goes down to 4. No, he could reroll out of 2 successes to get 4 into his 1, but I think APOC had 3 left,
Ah, okay.
so that still gets him.
All right, go flip a point.
Does he reach that point?
Yeah, I think
He
so.
should.
That looks reachable.
He can
Like
reach it, throw the cargo at somebody, but you're just so down on points now.
Yeah, this is.
That leaves
That-
Iceman to try to free flip the Rogue McCran. Magic picks up the cube.
He could like
You-
walk and pick up the cube, and she doesn't have a character throw.
Correct.
But maybe she's in range to throw the size 4 at Beast.
Johnny could go up 6 points here if he gets 3 cubes and 3 McCrans. Depending on where Jane goes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're William right now, what are you doing? Are you taking the spender, or you just?
You need points so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
You gotta.
You gotta get the cube. Extract lead is one of the biggest parts of this game.
Yeah, butts are so much closer.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
he can maybe reach that size 4 to toss it at Beast and get the cube because it only costs 3 to throw.
Yeah, I think that's his best line. Beast does not have power for brace right now. So if he can reach that building, pick up the cube, throw that into Beast, still have Prio going into next round, and hope to do some real work top of the round.
Mm-hmm.
Like, going for the McCran doesn't make sense to me because, like, he could just still flip it back potentially. It's 50-50 at best.
Yeah, Magic can easily hop range 3, contest it, double punch Jane, and then go for a free flip if that's.
Yep,
He's
and that's War
Or
Magic too.
that's a spender.
Yeah, I wonder if it's
Okay.
going into Iceman.
If it hits Magic and procs into Iceman, if Ice grabs another cube, he dazes to it.
That's true.
3 dice, unsure who.
Oh, another good roll. I mean,
Someone's just
We're
going
just
down.
blowing up. Yeah.
6 to 2.
whoever this hit is dying.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, unless they recal. He has power on both of them for that, but
I kind of hope it's into Iceman just to get more extracts on the floor.
yeah, like place it away so that Magic has to go that way to get it.
We put it in Magic. I'm scared of her doing the damage back.
So many lost points though.
Yeah, it is. This whole line is a lot of lost points, unfortunately.
3.
Well, it's the same thing too, right? Like if it went into Bobby and it procs into Magic, she dies if she picks up a cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you're too worried about her picking up a cube and dying. I mean, that's probably best outcome. Then you reset her so she's not on 1 for some random thing next turn.
This Will could think he's in a weird hole for some reason. And he's like, I need to table everybody.
He did kill Magic and put 2 on Bobby. Okay.
I mean, Jane certainly did some good work there.
Yeah.
She is out of power now, though.
Mm-hmm.
So Ice has enough distance. I think he can famine hop, walk, try to flip rogues, and then grab the other cube.
So,
if you want to go up 8 points or something on round 2.
Yeah.
Actually, how many cubes are in their hands? Oh, no, right. You can grab that'd be a 3rd cube in Johnny's hands.
If he's going for a beam to slow Thor and Jane and Professor X here, and then still be able to go get the cube.
See, if I'm
like
Johnny, I don't think I want to pick up that cube with Iceman. I think I want a little more dazed protection going forward. Like even if it's leaving Bobby on 1 health, like it's harder for William to remove more models from the board next round.
I can see him shooting just to famine hop in and stagger shot Jane. Just to your 5 threat out of 4 models is doing 1 less actions.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm also curious if he does something with the famine hop to remove power. Probably not, because it's so far in there, but it is an option, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got Professor X poisoned. You could knock another power off him. He starts with nothing next turn.
Walk, get a cool beam, famine X's power off, and just
or walk, hit and run with the beam, right?
Yeah.
Like I have to imagine William is just planning on opening up with Jane and really hoping she kills APOC.
Yeah.
Like because she's gonna start with charge power.
Yeah.
She's gonna start with charge power because of the cube.
Oh right, okay.
Johnny still has all his cards left, so at least that saves APOC ping pong throw, double recal.
He's got the sack.
He'll gladly have Toad get shot in the face.
He's spindering Jane, trying for the stagger.
Okay. Gets it. Cool.
He gets it, yep.
It just needs wild.
Yeah, a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, deals 2. Probably famine hops away to strip that one off and leave with just a hair of power.
Grab the cube.
Yeah, he could.
That's what I'm curious about. Is like, do you grab the cube to get the additional point and have him go down?
Mm-hmm.
I think I would if it was me.
5-1, taking 4. Something cute Johnny could do is famine hop closer in, grab that cube, and leave Iceman as a penalty. Jane charges somewhere. Anybody charges somewhere. Slowed.
Yeah.
Well, because charge would double proc. Because
Yeah.
it's an advance action, slow, attack
Yes.
action. So it could actually just chip Jane down a whole bunch.
Okay. So he just spent 2 power.
He's
For the
Okay,
famine
famine
hop?
hop away.
Okay. So he's not burning the tokens.
Okay.
So he has 2 at the moment. Okay.
Yeah, keep that health
And he
state.
doesn't get the cube. Okay. All right. Cool.
I like it. Conservative. I like it. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. It feels like he's got it in he was left open to take that kind of lead.
Mm-hmm. And it should score 5-3. So Giants up by 2.
Yeah.
9-7.
I mean, it's definitely a game.
Yeah.
So now that Jane is staggered and on 2 health, do we still think he starts with her?
Yeah.
She's pretty imperiled right
I mean,
now.
I don't think you love it, but I think that you kind of have to, right? If you don't, she's just going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Probably even through the defensive tech. You've got sack up, and that's it.
He could go for a Hail Mary and see if Nightcrawler lives the Spender dream.
Yeah. Do you want to be doing that right now, though?
I mean, he's banking on dice.
I guess so.
I think you still got to go with Jane first.
There's at least a building throw. Let's see, is John wanting to do any technologies?
Rogue being on 2 health is a little rough too.
Oh, technology time.
Yeah, who's he pulling?
Who is he pulling?
So he does not have prio, so she's just putting someone in the blender. It could be Iceman.
Oh, if he attacks somebody else, he's getting slowed.
Yeah. And then you have a healthy body to sack to with 1
And
health
you've
that
also
he's
got some alternative sources of damage with pestilence.
because with
Magic.
wow,
Interesting.
magic. Okay.
Okay. She is fully powered up.
Yep.
Jane does have 1 action. This at least changes the angle because so now Johnny put a physical barrier, that light between him and magic that you can't pinball
Yeah, that's true.
APOC into him. She'll have to throw it first, but she doesn't have the power because she can't give it to her. Oh, she has the power.
She does
It's
have
3
the
and 3.
power. Yep.
Okay, yeah. That's gotta feel bad if you're 5 to throw in tiny size 1 just to maybe hope the pinball plan works.
Yeah, I could understand going with Rogue here, because she
Yep.
might be able to do more with that second action than Jane can do with one.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a bad situation because you're losing the other one, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jane can at least sack into Professor X, but she's still got to survive one big attack.
Yep.
All right, Rogue does Adam, charges, Spender into APOC, throw him into Toad, reroll some from X.
Yeah, braces up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's not going to be doing damage to either of them with Drain. Like, they're both above 5 power.
Hmm.
But there's a size 3 right there, too, that she could throw potentially. Again, Brace is still up, but
Gotta get out at some point.
She's gonna get something rolling though with the power on the charge, or ugh.
Johnny's still yet to use any of his tactics cards.
I think we're gonna see Johnny try and close out this round with a big swing score, depending on how stuff goes.
Yeah.
Which could end up like first one killing Toad
Mm-hmm.
later.
Oh, he's going with Nightcrawler.
Oh,
Interesting.
try to flip, Builder Punch, Beast, grab cube, hit Iceman, do a damage grab cube.
Hmm.
6. That's a spender.
Yeah, he placed one before this. So.
Oh, he got it. The crit hit.
So I'm doing 2 on that one though.
Do it, Johnny. Recal. No. Okay.
Reroll 2, block it all.
No damage. Do action against same character.
So Beast used his own rerolls there.
Yep.
All right,
Do it
roll
again.
again. 7.
You have to pay power each time. You don't, right?
It's do a new attack action and then you choose to do the spender for 1. Yeah.
Okay. You do choose to do an attack action.
Hmm.
Got it. It's okay. Got it. So you could do the builder. That makes sense. Okay. Well, that was better.
Yeah, currently taking 3.
Yeah, no mods because poor X has once per turn mods for his $1.
Did he do an X reroll already?
Not yeah. I think he exploded crit and just probably declared no mods. He may only do it when he doesn't hit that trigger if that's what he's shooting for.
Yes, absolutely. Johnny's looking, thinking about recal. Oh, he doesn't have power for recal, so he's not thinking about that.
Four to one, taking 3.
All he can do is Horseman reroll 1 token, 1 die right now.
He's got 4 tokens.
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
got 2
he
skulls.
takes it. Okay.
I wouldn't imagine he uses them, but yeah. Now he's got the power to potentially do something. All right.
Yep.
All right, 8 into 4.
Hits it again.
A mighty 3.
He's getting them right now.
And
Beast doing some of his own rerolls again. Does not live. He has
Nope,
enough
skulled
for
out.
recal.
This is true.
Nope, takes it.
Okay.
Yep. Makes sense. So he's got 1 action and 5 power left.
Yep.
Correct.
Who did he give power to?
Let's see. Jane. She was on 6 at the start, and now she's at 7.
That makes sense.
Why is he giving power to Jane? Like,
Spender throw? Maybe,
well,
7. That's what 7 would be,
I
right?
mean, charge Spender's online now for 7.
but you have
Yeah.
to imagine she's dazing, right? And then she's
Yeah.
gonna gain 2 power, and then she'll go full power from the power phase. Like, that power should have just gone to Xavier, right?
100%.
No, he's gonna mark this. He really wants it.
I wonder if it's not showing up for him in the mod or something.
Teach APOC a lesson.
They pulled the.
This is X's spot.
The lag pulled the permanent token out.
Yep. Is there a way to get that back once lag's pulled it out?
You have to reset the mod if you really want to. Otherwise, you have a cute little incinerate smack middle of the field or something.
Yeah, no sec up there for Iceman.
All right, a mighty builder punch, maybe the ice, with a possible 1x reroll. He's gonna need it.
Good block roll.
It's not even gonna help.
Nope. Well, he's stunned Iceman.
He's stunned Iceman. He's also slowed himself.
That is an option to teleport within
Is it?
2.
It's an option.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. Okay. Then yeah, you probably should just stay right.
He will take 0 puffs.
It is sad that he already bamfed, so he cannot get out of attack range from Iceman now.
Did he bamf?
Mm-hmm.
It was the first thing he did. He bamfed for 1.
Okay, to get the extra dice. Got it.
Yeah. Take that, Iceman, with your
1
gainer
health
beam.
and 1 health.
Gross. All right, well, I don't think that's probably what he was looking for with that activation.
All right, I think we see Toad, the God Killer, created to end, smack Jane in the face.
He just Children of the Atom Rogue?
Okay.
No! Why?
What in the world?
Just do it on her activation if she lives. Well,
Yeah.
I feel like that puts a target on Rogue's back now. Of like, here's what I hope happens next turn.
Like, I just don't see.
Rogue in stack range of Professor X.
She
Yes.
is. Yeah, she should be. So not in Jane, but at least within Professor's in 2 of both.
Hmm. I would still think Magic's probably the play here, right?
I could definitely see Magic just chopping
Well,
both
so,
Jane and Rogue.
So here's the thing. If no, he's got 2 others. Yeah, it could be anyone at this point. I don't hate going with Magic here.
Yeah, I like a Magic War builder. Oh,
Yeah.
APOC. Okay.
Magic War is sick. My
That single
Rhino.
wild essentially causing 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to take it, right? And then sack the one that goes into Rogue.
All right, 7 Mystic from APOC into Thor. Jane? Going
Not a good
not-
roll.
not great.
I do feel like you may burn tokens on this, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
I think so. Yeah, 2? Yeah.
3? Yeah. I agree with that. Oh, no, he's not. Okay.
What?
He's always so quick to do that. If like spam click the button and it just slowly gives back the tokens. Restacks his horses.
Gotta reek out instead.
No, he is spending the 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, he got 1, so that puts it at 5,
All right.
right?
Yes, she cannot.
So I assume he spent for war. I can't
If-
actually tell.
I didn't see power off of.
I guess he didn't because
This might just be a regular builder.
William's trying to live here.
Why would you not war here? I'm just curious what the
Oh.
reasons would be.
Oh, he lives.
It's once per turn power, so you try to
War's not. War's
So-
not.
what for APOC. APOC himself.
He's activated APOC?
Oh, correct. Yeah. This
Oh, that's what I missed. I thought he activated
But-
magic.
since it's not war, now APOC can fart and kill Jane.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
you
Uh-huh.
know what
Okay. I see
you
that.
know what else that did is it turned off Sack because
It burned
Xavier
X.
had more power. Oh,
You can throw Builder to Rogue now, maybe get her on 7 dice, and then just Pestilence take out Jane, and now it's just Professor X at 0 power.
So talk to me. Why did Professor X lose a power there?
because he
He
rerolled
did.
on Jane to live.
Ah, got it. So it wasn't Johnny's choice. Okay.
Another
A
awful
mighty
attack.
1 damage into Rogue.
Recal. Okay, that makes a lot
Yep.
of sense.
100%. No skulls on either side. Now just re-rack the whole thing. If Johnny's bold, he can do a second recal.
Does not need it.
4.
Does need
Nope.
it. No.
Doesn't
Okay.
No, it takes. If it's Rogue, yeah, it takes 2. Yep, days on Rogue, so now it's.
Oh God. Okay, yeah. And then pestilence and finish.
Yep, fish off Jane.
Gross.
Johnny loves scoring the winning condition round 3. Yep, 2 pestilence. Yep.
Oh man.
Ouch. All right, Xavier, lead your team.
You need to fight at least 2 of your students and maybe 1 bit of a wily student off in the back.
Oh, that was brutal.
So that's why Johnny saved the war. You do the builder first, see where it goes. Could leave him at 1.
Yep. And those weren't particularly good rolls either.
No, sir.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Johnny probably doesn't even need to use the first one to close this out, but we'll see.
I can see Toad grabbing that cube by Magic, maybe trying to flip in that point and just running away. And Magic tries to go take out Nightcrawler, get a whole bunch of cubes, score 7. Xavier does not want to shoot Magic. He's got the Mystic Pierce or Reverse Pierce. You don't want to shoot APOC. He just kind of heals. You give Root, he heals again. You shoot Toad, that's fine.
I am like, there's just a lot of questions that I have. Like I really don't understand why you Children of the Atom Drogue at the end of Nightcrawler.
If you had saved it, you could have a power on Xavier right now to Children. Alright, he's going to fire a gun at Toad and hope to take him out.
Or get a power so that he can flip things.
Alright, so that's going to pull. Oh, sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Actually.
4 dice? Okay, so he sacked from Toad to APOC.
One shot APOC here. Nope.
Nope, you have healed him for 2. Takes 1, gains Root, heals 1.
Yep.
Well, Xavier has a cube now.
Yep. He's earned a prize.
The round is free for Johnny to do what he so chooses.
Yeah, what's he already at right here? He's already at 4.
So he needs 3 more.
Yep.
Nightcrawlers containing 3 of them.
If he puts all his resources to kill Nightcrawler, that gets him all the points he needs.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and he can always just first one with APOC and Mystic tap him.
Yep.
He's a little short on power now because first one does cost.
So he's
4.
going into
Okay.
Professor X with magic.
This could be a war builder,
Yeah,
and now it's
builder. She on 5. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
7 with a pierce into 4. Takes 3.
That's
So 7 to 4, pierce 1, 3. Oh, it takes 4.
Yeah, it takes 4. Yeah.
So, Drill Boss mentioning in the chat that he may have childrened Rogue to prevent pestilence damage.
Okay.
It's a
I
consideration.
guess she was on 2. Yeah. That's an option. All right. Do we see a Dark Clyde coming to Professor X's future?
Oh yes, Magic's favorite attack.
War Child?
War Clyde.
War Clyde?
I love this. Like, you have all of the power in the world to where this does not really matter, but let's see if we can do it with one.
I want to pay 2. I'm paying 1, and I'm busting out half a stick. All right, pay 2. Another Fury.
Yeah, that looks like a Fury Dark Child. Yeah.
Yeah, War Clyde.
War Clyde. Well, that's net 0 for X for just the Clyde, and then.
Yeah, that's way more than enough, right?
He's sleeping.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Here's what the one becomes important. Yeah, the one and the half a short tool. Perfect. Just like the Academy.
Johnny, you have the power.
Just like the simulations. Well, he has exactly enough power because of the one hop. He's just enough.
All right, so now you just got to flip it out from under Nightcrawler to finish it. Otherwise, you're on 15 in a very strong position.
Yep. Two 50-50s or fight Nightcrawler to the death.
Toad could also displace Nightcrawler, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, two. Yeah, two Toad hits. He's got 2 tokens so it's pseudo 10 dice if that's 2 builders and 2 rerolls in total.
Yeah, and then he's just got the backup of just sacking Toad to reactivate Apocalypse.
Yeah. All right, fishing for wilds, and that's essentially game.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Doesn't even explode the crit. He's just so confident. He's like, I don't need this money.
Yeah. Yep. Just go take the point and you're done.
Oh. Toad takes it. Doesn't need Iceman. Does 1.
Yep.
And that's 7-2.
Yep.
Someone needs to stop this undefeated APOC, man.
Johnny says he's finished. We can jump in there.
Here, yeah.
Hey guys.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for letting us stream. That was a fun one to watch.
It was violent, to say the least.
It was very violent. Yeah. Jane was an absolute monster round 2.
She sure fucking was. Oh god.
We were so confused from the rogue sap at the start. We're like, it's 5 die, it's a punch. This crit's not exploding. Toad's not rolling anything. It's like,
oh yeah, no, yeah,
just drained them. Okay,
yeah, it's
not
5 die that crits don't explode, but you don't get defense dice or power.
Yep.
It was great. It was such a good play. We didn't even see it, and we were watching the whole time.
You were way smarter than we were. We were talking about how much we liked it after we realized what had happened.
No, I
did it. For what it's worth, I didn't like
better
it.
than you think because I completely forgot that Pestilence steals damage.
Ooh, yeah.
That got me in that Nightcrawler activation when Beast came over. I was counting on him doing 1 with a throw or surviving an attack. Maybe I just forgot about the auto damage.
Yeah, we were gonna ask you about that because we were very surprised you didn't activate Nightcrawler right
Yeah.
away.
And that was my thought as well. It's also why I was holding Children of the Atom. Because he already had the conditions, so I was thinking, well, I don't want him to put him back on me. I just completely forgot. I think I have not played against Apocalypse very much, so I just forgot about the damage portion of that card.
Yeah, the mental load of everything that APOC can do with all of those Horseman powers is quite a bit until you've played into them a lot, so it's easy to get caught out.
Yeah,
I remember like all kind of what they do in general, like war makes your dice better, but it's like the specific applications and the specific wording of all of them.
So getting caught by that on Nightcrawler, is that why you childrened on Rogue when you did? Okay.
Yeah, and Johnny had brought it up too, but that's why I did it there. And obviously Jane died to it as well, but she can't children, so I just wanted to give Rogue a little protection and give her a little bit more power to maybe charge and spend her.
Sure, that makes sense.
Johnny, question for you: when you teleported in magic through celestial technology, was that partially to get her out of the way of being pinballed by a charging Jane? Okay.
Yeah, it put her in a more threatening position to also not have to spend as much money to teleport. Because if she's back here and having to go over there, it's $3 versus here it's no money because I'm in range of everyone. So
yes,
yeah. So that was it, and then also protecting her too. Apocalypse's large supple body was smart. Yeah, felt good.
Makes sense.
But yeah, otherwise, it was, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really fun to watch. I really we really liked the opening plays on the Xavier side. Like I said, we were expecting Jane to go in and turn on charge right away and stuff, and then with it being Rogue, it was just really cool to see different lines of thought.
Yeah, I think looking back at it, I might have done opposite. Started with Jane, but I think having Jane pick up the two, do the two crises because this crisis combo lets her start turn 2 on 4. So if I need the lightning blast, it's already available. And that's what I was kind of trying to line up because I put Toad at 2, right? 2 left. And I was thinking,
Toad had 2 left.
Can I just lightning blast off the rip here and try and take out Magic and Toad at once? But Johnny's sacrifice scared me off of that play.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And looking back on it, you probably don't want to pick up cubes with Rogue, right? Chipping down a DR character like that.
Yeah, it's not ideal. But you end up. I had the one from Toad, so I tried to just get it and get out of there. But
yeah, well, really well played, both sides. Great job making it to the finals. Both of you, obviously. Congrats, Johnny, on winning another one.
I know. I'm at 6 now.
Congratulations, sir.
Suck shit, Curtis. I know you're listening or watching.
You're on top now, so
I've done it. For now, I'm sure next time I'm going to lose first round. It's just the way of the world. I think it's literally been times immediately lose round next one. So,
Johnny, I'm hitting the refresh on the leaderboard, see if that badge changes in the next hour or so.
No, I don't think it's going to do that. I lost to an unrated person at Adepticon, so I lost 30 points from that. So I think I'm effed.
Oh. We're at 648 and 649. Pretty close.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll take that.
Reinstated.
William, I assume you'll be back on the next lunch meet?
Hopefully, if I can click the link before it fills up.
Well, it usually gets posted tonight, right?
Normally, yeah, it's Wednesday or Thursday. I'm gonna probably go to bed, so I'll definitely post it tomorrow night, probably in the evening around 6 or 7, maybe 8. We'll see how it goes. So
cool,
perfect. I'm here to prove that Professor X is only middling, not bad.
I was impressed. Yeah, no, you made it to the finals, and we had a tight game. So,
and you had a tough run through lunch meet. You played really good opponents, so you definitely proved Xavier can do some stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, thanks for letting us stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, take care. See you all in the next one.
Have a good
Bye.
Bye.